Was good. So I just want to talk about 2 traps that artists run into that prevents them from ever reaching success to begin with. And the first trap is that you need to be super narrow and you need to know exactly what your sound is. And so many artists, they try to define themselves and say, I'm a hip hop artist, I'm a boom bap rap artist, I do 80s. Like, they really try to hyper focus in too soon. And I get it, you got to start off and you got to position yourself some way, but they dedicate so strongly so soon that they don't know if there's a market for them for that. They don't know if that's what they're best at. Maybe you have some friends, maybe you know some people, and you think that that's your certain sound, but you haven't actually tried enough variety to actually see what is getting the results for you. So what ends up happening is, as you continue down that path, labeling yourself in a certain way, you start to feel anxiety, you start to feel boxed in and ultimately trapped in a certain sound that isn't working. And to break out of that, you then feel like a sellout because you had positioned yourself so strongly, so confidently to be something that wasn't quite right. And I don't think anybody really knows exactly what they're going to be best at. So it's a problem that we all run into. But the second trap, which I think is less common, especially early on, but it becomes a trap later on, right? So you get hooked in with this one, is that you think that you need to reach new audiences, that you found success in your industry or you found success in your niche, in your genre, in your specific sound. You're like, okay, well, I reached a lot of these people, but if I want to reach other people, I'm gonna have to mix up my sound. And it's so funny because it reminds me of so many big bands and artists that you love them, and then all of a sudden they've been doing it for so long and they just want to switch, right? So all of a sudden their new stuff is like pop music and stuff. You're like, what is going on with this? So let me know, what problem or what trap do you feel like you ran into? The trap of thinking that you need to know exactly what your sound is and trying to box yourself in. Do you feel anxious? Do you feel entrapped in what you've designed for yourself? Or are you just going too crazy and just trying everything possible and not putting any depth, not analyzing what's working and saying, oh, okay, I did these 4 different sounds and this one seemed to work the best, so I'm gonna try 3 more of this style, see how it goes. Let me know. What do you feel like is preventing you, if you're being prevented, to reach that next level as an artist? I'm interested to know.